Hey, welcome in Jaden and Marvin. Never knew I had this. You got gifted it, I think, Jaden. Did you get gifted it? I do believe. Yeah, Bells gave out some gifteds the other day. So I think it was yesterday. So yeah, watch along with Kim. Yes, let's go. There is one issue. Okay, welcome in Marvin and Oscar as well, by the way. There's one problem, and I know you lot are going to pick up on it if I don't speak about it. It is the Champions League logo. I told Charlie about it. We're just rocking with it for now. It still all looks absolutely fabulous, and Charlie deserves massive respect. So if you guys can show all the love to Charlie, if you're on Twitter, just drop him a follow, or just like him and retweet his work. It helps him out. It goes a long way. But yeah, he does a lot of stuff for us. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bells gave out a load of stuff. You'll be all glad to know we're doing the watch along on Prime Video. I do actually have a Prime membership, so we should have a smooth sailing stream. I shouldn't be too far behind with the game. I'm sure I should be alright. So yeah, United in Champions League. But yeah, no, much love to Charlie for the graphics. Match predictions. Bosh. There we go. Thank you to those of you that have dropped a like on the stream already as well. Absolute legends. Massively appreciate it. We are literally just over 5 minutes away from kickoff. Couldn't do that math. Could you tell? Couldn't quite do that math. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good. Looking forward to a nice chilled stream. Just chilling, watching some games and stuff. Desmond's covered same, to be honest, Oscar. Same. I don't want to see it either. I don't want to see it over. I'm actually rooting for a United win. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not too sure. But Cardiff has just gone down to 10 men against QPR. Yes! Lyndon Dykes! Go on! I'm sorry. Love Elliot. I've got nothing against Cardiff, but for my bet, I've had Lyndon Dykes and Darwin Núñez have scored. They've both scored so far. Come on! Fantastic stuff. Is it Lyndon? Yes. I need Benzema, Jay Rodriguez, Mane, Tony, and Callum Wilson to score for a grand, mate. For a grand. So I've got Barrow last night. No, I haven't, Barrow. The boys are in the tunnel, getting ready to walk out. Bruno Fernandes leading Manchester United, and Hugo Lloris, of course, leading leaving. I keep saying leaving. Leading Tottenham. Can I speak? No. I've got no snacks tonight, just drinks. I'm being good. And they are coming out the tunnel. Here we go. I think it being at Old Trafford gives United that advantage. By work on the pitch, I nearly hit the Carlisle goalkeeper being arrested and lifetime banned. Also, all under 15 are not allowed in the ground without an adult. Really? Really? I mean, if it prevents stuff like that, Barrow, then, you know, them kind of things have got to be... it's kind of got to happen, hasn't it? It's kind of got to happen. If it's going to prevent stuff like that, then it's for the best. It's for the best. It's not ideal and it's not what you want to see, but yeah, who's just scored for Bayern? Please, please on God, be Sadio Mane, because mate, I'm going to be a happy, happy girl if Sadio Mane is just bagged for Bayern Munich. I need to find out right bloody now. Fan base is kids, yeah. But at the end of the day, they obviously can't be, you know, can't be trusted if that's how they're going to behave at games. VAR decision pending. Do you know what's mad? I can actually watch the Bayern game on my phone through Sky Bet. Mental. Real Madrid have scored. Is it Big Boy Benz? West Ham have a penalty. Ooh. Who have I had in that game? Don't think I've... Nah, it don't matter because I've already had Nunes to score and he's already scored. I wouldn't mind seeing West Ham get something now, especially now Nunes has scored. Valverde scored for Real Madrid. And Choupo-Moting scored for Bayern. I nearly had him as well because we were talking about him in the stream earlier today. I nearly had him. The teams are just getting ready for kickoff now. Captains are on the halfway line in the coin toss thing. You know how it goes. I'm just finishing off an SBC as well. So if you see me looking at my screen and that's what I'm doing. We should have another icon pack to open tomorrow. One on Belle's account. I'm going to try, what I'm trying to do is seeing if I can get to do one on the Gunning for Glory. I don't think I'll be able to, just because with it going tomorrow. I think I'll quite manage to be able to get it done. But we are away at Tottenham. in possession at the minute in their own half. It's a shame about the Arsenal-Man City game being postponed. I feel like that would have been a really good watch, to be honest. A really good watch. I feel like off the back of that defeat to Liverpool, City would be a little bit more sort of less penetrating, let's say, for lack of a better term. Allison saved it, did he actually? Bloody hell. Hey, welcome in, OHB. Welcome in. You're nervous for the game, yeah. United at the minute in possession, just passing it all the way back to De Gea. And I think one thing we'll see a lot of with United being at home as well is United in possession. Spurs are happy to sit back. We've seen the kind of football that Spurs have played this season. Has not been the most interesting of football, I'm not going to lie. So I would imagine that United, especially being at home as well, will naturally have more possession in this game. It's just a matter of whether or not Spurs can be dangerous on the break in those little sharp moments that they do get the ball. But another decision pending in one of the other games. Spurs. Bentancur whips it into the middle. Low cross, to be honest. Cleared out by United. But Spurs are still going. Son. Some impressive work from him. Oh, do you know another thing that's annoying me is I nearly had Che Adams to score on my bet as well. Nearly had Che. Can you imagine? No real chances in the first 3 minutes of the game. But United now looking to break with Luke Shaw. Oh, he's played a stray ball there, but Dyer's literally passed it straight back to Man United. Anthony tries to finesse. I want to say that was a shot. 2-0 to QPR as well, by the way. Bruno whips in across, headed out by Spurs. United enjoying a lot of the ball here. I've accidentally just paused the stream. That's fantastic. It's with Dallo right now. Edge of the box, and I think he's gone for goal there, and we're just yeah, we won't speak much about that one, eh? But United coming into the game a little bit. I think the Spurs will be happy to just invite that pressure because we've seen the way that the Spurs have played, like I say, a lot this season. I've seen a leaked rule breakers card for Team 2, by the way, and oh my god. Bentancur goes for goal. Quite a decent effort, to be honest. He's on the right-hand side, sort of just inside the box, I think he was. Tries to slot it into the bottom left, I think he's going for. And wasn't a bad effort at all. Did go wide, just got out free United goal kick. But wasn't a bad effort. Dangerous. They are, Oscar, yeah. Hit a satellite, yeah, he did, didn't he? Luke Shaw has played in. Bruno, though, who's brought down. Is that given offside? He did look offside. But it was a not very delayed, but quite a delayed decision there. We allowed the pass to be played to Bruno, who was in an offside position, but that was a foul. And although he was offside, that's very clumsy from, I think that's Romero. I need some more goal scorers for my bet. Guys, if I win this bet, I'll be buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. What I love about the Prime thing as well is you could see the all the stats for the game as well. And despite what I said about Spurs not having much of the possession, usually, they currently have had 56% of possession of the ball. As Fred plays a lovely through ball in, and that is recovered quite well. Lloris come off his line and had to try to do something about that effort from Anthony. Really nice ball from Varane. Bruno kind of dummies over it, plays it into Fred, allows the ball to go through to Fred. It's really, really clever. Really clever from Bruno. Lovely through ball from Fred. Good challenge in the end, but literally falls straight back to Anthony. And Lloris was off his line. If Anthony hit that a little bit better, if he'd gone more for a chip there, Lloris could have been in a spot of bother. Woo! As Fred tries an effort from range, forcing Lloris into a save there. Do you know what? I think Fred is such an underrated baller. That's a cracking effort. It is towards the middle of the goal. It is towards the keeper. But he's made Lloris jump for that. I can't get my words out. And he's got a hand to it, Lloris. He's managed to win his team a corner though, Fred. On the right hand side. Hey, the Prime background, you've able to change it. Hey, it's all good, Charlie. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I'll change it because you've done it. But you didn't have to at all. You didn't have to. It's not a massive issue. It's not a massive issue. That was a really good effort from Fred, though. I rated that. Bosh. There we go. Cheers for that, Charlie. Chelsea Brentford 0-0, is it still? Should have scored or passed it, really. Do you reckon you'll cash in on Brozier? Brozier? It is yeah. I'm so shit at pronouncing names. I do apologise. 8 minutes in now, and United have had the most chances. Had the better chances as well, I'd say. Do you know what's funny? They've just said it on, the commentators have just said it on here. Of the 7 games that Tottenham have won, 4 of them are in the bottom half. So people have been giving Arsenal shit saying, oh, Arsenal have played nobody, you've played nobody. Neither have Spurs. For the most part. Good defending from United there. Thank you a lot for 6 likes on the stream as well. Much love. Currently just watching my bet, which I think is the worst way. The time that I won the 2K, I was just sat in the pub and I was like, oh, I'll just check my bet. Check my bet. Incredible stuff. Got something on my tongue now. Good play from United, passing it down to Dello on the right hand side. It's played in. Anthony, who's so good with his feet, and he tries a curling effort. Almost scoring a really nice goal there, Anthony. He's such a good player. Fantastic play. He's just trying to curl that in. I think Lloris did have did Lloris have that covered? It's crashed off the post. It would have troubled Lloris, that is for sure. It already did trouble Lloris. If that was on target. Ooh, sloppy from Spurs at the back there. And they managed to get a free kick out of that. I wonder who that is for Spurs there. Welcome in, Becky. See how they get on then. Yeah. Played Chelsea and somehow stole a point from Chelsea and got battered by, of course, Oscar. So honestly, a really good player, OHB. Really good player. Welcome in, Sam, as well. Spurs just putting the pressure on United a bit now. Ball's played back to Hugo Lloris. And now Spurs are inviting the pressure from United. They're trying to close down. Spurs just passing it around in their own half. Quite happy to play out from the back. Worst ref I've ever seen, really, Sam. Anthony, be horrified. If you see, he would, wouldn't he? He would. I'd be going, imagine you're like in FIFA, like, which is a dub, and then you look like that. I'd be fuming. Kane with it, just past the halfway line. Opened up space on the left with Perisic, does well, and doesn't do well in the end. Dribbles that out of play. Good recovery from United there. They had allowed space. They had allowed Perisic a bit of room to get through, but Dello and I think Martinez came back to force him to run in that out of play. Good defence. Good defensive effort there from United. Possession's pretty much 50-50 at the minute. Slightly leaning more in favour of Spurs right now. But overall. Oh! Whew! Shaw's just blocked across with the side of his face. Smacked him right in the face. Martinez, that was quite cute. Martinez just gave him a little kiss on the head. Welcome in, Brandon. Just got to refresh my live stream chat, guys. It seems to have froze. Apologies. It'll be a second. I'll be able to see you all again soon. If it loads. Welcome in, Drip. There we go. And welcome in, Jaden. We're going to lose? Do you think so? Do you think so? It's pretty hard to call right now, I think. United have probably had the better chances so far, but Spurs have still got that scare factor. Love Martinez is a pit bull. That was cute, I'm not going to lie. Ball had just full on pelted Shaw in the face and he just gives him a little kiss. Taps his head better. Like he's looking after his child. There's a 2-0 to QPR and I'd be like, yeah, I've seen. Perisic with it out on the left. Played in lovely to Davis, who does deliver. Crossed into the middle to Bentancur, but dealt with well by Fred. Impressive work from Anthony there. Retaining possession for United. It's gone back to De Gea, who's trying to play the ball upfield. That will go out for a Tottenham throw-in. So we are 15 minutes into the game. Not as bad as Coventry. Coventry deserved the win against us last week. Blades could have had a man sent off, but Stroud said, "Oh, really? No red? Wow." Shit refs. Yeah, the consistency of refereeing in the EFL is shocking. I'm going to sit a lot in Vale's League. In League One. United trying to create another attack there. Dallo just trying to cross it's been headed out, but he is back in possession now. And Højbjerg defending well. I say defending well. It's near the halfway line, but he's just prevented a pass from being played through. Seeing what United could do this game. I think the move with the dummy from Bruno to play in Fred and that forward pass onwards was a nice little move, that, and it could have been something special. Bruno playing out on the left to Luke Shaw. Not afraid to get forward, Luke Shaw. Love to see attacking fullbacks me. Bruno plays it to Anthony. He's already had a shot hit off the post. Curling effort. With Dallo. Back with Bruno. Anthony. Back to Luke Shaw out on the left. They're just trying to work that right move. Sancho will take on his man. Does well. Plays a low cross. That is cleared. Only as far as Shaw. Crosses it back in. And Perisic calmly chests that back to Hugo Lloris. We're on the same stream. Well, hey, let's go. Watch it on Prime. This time drips. I've got Prime. How come Ronaldo's on the bench? No clue. I'm doing all right though, thanks, Jaden. How are you? I could do with some snacks, but I'm trying to be good. Davis with Harry Kane. Plays a lovely over the top through, but what a ball that was from Kane. Out to Doherty, who will go for a goal. Does kind of waste that, to be honest. It's not a bad effort, but he had other options there. What a ball that was from Kane. Like, that was a gorgeous pass. Absolutely stunning pass. And Doherty did so well. And then selfishly went for goal. He'd got options in the middle there. Should have tried the pass, in my opinion. Bit of a selfish one from Doherty. Passion at the back, yeah. Michael Sweeney yesterday gets carried. Sorry for your loss, Jaden. Bruno Rashford's through. Being held off by that Spurs defence there. Sorry, I was just reading the chat. Completely missed. Just for sure, Bruno goes for goal and blocked by Bentancur, I think. And with Anthony out on the right hand side. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jaden. I hope you're doing good. You know, as good as you can. It's better from United though. Good defending from Spurs though. Not gonna lie. Really hard to predict this game for me. Doherty penalised there for a foul on Luke Shaw. How do you get with Prime? Prime Video. Was salt vinegar Pringles. Oh, shout. Sure is so red after the ball. He is, isn't he? It is. Even. Thank you lot for 8 likes on the stream, by the way. Much love. With Fred. It's Rashford and the big save from Hugo Lloris. Rashford being quite quiet up until now, but 20 minutes in. And he's played in there. I think it's from Fred. It's a lovely, lovely ball from Fred. Just plays Rashford through in the box there. And he kind of has to hit it more or less straight away. Good save from Lloris, but could argue that Rashford should have done better with that. But he gets it on target, forces a good save and a corner to Manchester United. Corner's gone short, and that is a foul. Nasty challenge that from Romero, and that's the second time I've seen him put in a challenge like that, to be honest, Romero. For the first challenge I saw, the player was offside. That time, that's a nasty challenge. I'd be surprised if he doesn't pick up a yellow card for that. Rashford looks calm and he does. Millwall battling. Are they actually? Fucking hell, what's happened to Watford, Sam? Crikey. I would not have called that one. VAR red card. I don't think that was a red. But it was a nasty challenge. Ronaldo bags that. It's going to be Bruno standing over. He's got Rashford and Shaw with him, but you would surely let Bruno take. I didn't realise that Bruno had become captain. I think it should be De Gea personally, but it's Bruno, and he forces a save out of Lloris there. It's not a bad effort. Lloris is very much being kept on his toes right now. I don't think Bruno's hit that as much to the left as what he would have liked. I think Bruno tries to go for a corner there usually. He's not quite aimed that exactly where he'd wanted to. But yeah, the United fans are picking up with the tempo here as the tempo's picked up. It's a corner. Rashford tries a shot from outside the box, which is deflected out for another corner. United are coming into this now. United looking quite scary, to be honest. It's just that you know that Tottenham could be so devastating. Almost Bruno, yeah, almost. Watford turned to shit since dropping from top. Yeah, mad, isn't it? Mental. Bruno again with another corner. He's been taking them quite short. Be interesting to see if he does go this time. He's whipped it in the middle this time. Headed out by Dyer. Picked up by Shaw. Was past the halfway line. Back in. Played into the middle and out by Dyer again. The ball's found its way back to David De Gea now, who's not had too much to do. He's not been as busy as Lloris, that is for sure. Lloris has had quite a lot of work to do. That was Sancho at the left-hand side, beats his man, takes him on well. Bruno, Anthony, and that was Dallo on the right. And Dallo does well there to get past Perisic, whips it in, falls to the back to Luke Shaw. Another big save from Hugo Lloris. Lloris keeping Spurs in the game right now. Everyone's taking a shot. Yeah, this is exactly how I thought this game would go. I'm not gonna lie. I knew once them efforts started, it had come in. I wasn't too sure who'd be creating all the chances, and right now it is Man United. That was a lovely effort from Luke Shaw. Bruno taking the corner. Oh, that's like a FIFA kind of corner, that. Going for Fred, whose shot was blocked. Love that. Fred was completely unmarked at the time, but Dallo whips it in. Anthony can't keep it in play. Anthony was just trying to put that back across, I think. 24 minutes in, we've not seen a goal yet, but it's not been for a lack of trying. United so far with 10 shots, 4 shots on target. Spurs having 3 shots, but yet to try to really challenge De Gea just yet. Eric is just dire. Lewis is having a fantastic game, to be fair. Won't let one in. He's playing well. Why do I know that name? Why do I know that Callum name? I think he's banned from here. Is he a dick? Is he a bit of an umpty? I think he's banned from this stream. United back in possession in the Spurs half. Sancho and Anthony linking up nicely there. It's where Bruno tries a shot. He's blazed that over the bar. Not afraid to shoot, are they? Not afraid to shoot, these United players so far. Used to piss people. Ah, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's banned then. Welcome in, Rob. How are you doing? How's things going? Spurs getting dominated after all the narratives they've been saying about us. Yeah. Who'd have thought, Oscar? Who'd have thought, eh? 13 shots already. Come on, boys, putting in. Lots of chances. Lots of chances. Spurs winning a free kick there. And the last 5 minutes, 91% possession for Manchester United. That tells you a lot. It's been a lively 5 minutes. Things are slowing back down again. I'm glad I'm not in the last 5 minutes. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a Spurs fan anyway, but I'd be glad to not be a Spurs fan these last 5 minutes because I've seen their goal get absolutely pelted. That's really, really clever from Bruno. Bruno's had a fantastic game so far. He's having a really good game. It's gone back to De Gea. Glad you're doing good, Rob. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. And Fred is muscled off there by Dyer, and it's with Romero. With Dyer, whose pass is a stray, and that's a throw into United in the Spurs half. Already booked half of our team practically, really. We're shy. I don't think you're shy, Drip. You're just suffering a United spell at the minute. United are at home, so I would expect United to create more chances and have more possession, typically. The thing is with Spurs is you've got that quality to just have that one break and score. Casemiro goes for goal from range. Lloris was absolutely frozen. He had no chance with that whatsoever. He's fortunate that Casemiro does strike that wide. God, that would have gone flying in. If that was on target, that was a goal. That's a lovely strike. It's like low, but so fast and powerful. United playing some lovely football at the minute. If that was on target, that'd be 1-0 right there. It's another chance for United. Will they be made to pay for missing these chances, though, for not taking these chances? Gonna score a score. Oh, honestly, OHB, honestly. Spurs now enjoying a little bit of possession. Trying to force an opening here. Just passing the ball around quite nicely. Kane played that lovely pass earlier on, and Doherty did waste the chance, to be honest. He should have played it across the goal. Selfishly went for goal. It wasn't a bad effort, but I say you got players waiting in the middle. I know what I would have done. Son. brilliantly challenged by Fred, recovered by Højbjerg. Now Perisic out on the left-hand side with Davies, whose low cross is intercepted rather easily by United, and Bruno looking to drive things forward. Pass is intercepted by Son. And it's gone back to Perisic. Son. Spurs have got quite a few men forward now. Exactly, Oscar, exactly. It doesn't matter too much about, you know, oh, United have done this, and this. They haven't scored yet. They've played some lovely football. They've had some really good chances. But Spurs are that team that can just devastate with one attack. It just takes one break for Spurs. And that's all, you know, players like Kane and Son need is one break. That's all they need. One chance. And they can absolutely devastate. United back in possession though in their own half. 31 minutes in now. It's a loop down to Dalot. Dalot's had a good game. He's really impressed me actually. I think Shaw's had a decent game as well so far. Jadon Sancho and Bruno. Oh, and won back really well by Perisic there. Pass to, I think it was Anthony. Thank you so much for 8 likes on the stream. It's with Harry Kane, does well to beat his man. Let's pass that down out onto the left with Perisic. Does well to take on his man, cuts inside. He's giving that to Højbjerg. Romero's played it long to Son, who will go for goal, and that is off target. On United have almost winning that back there. Bruno going for it. He's just collided with Romero. He was looking for a foul. United fans were looking for a free kick there, but there's nothing to that. It wasn't a foul. Just a collision. So we are 10 minutes away from half time. Still goalless, but there's been a lot of chances and a lot of drama in the game. 15 shots for United to Spurs is 4. 5 of those shots, 5 shots on target. But so far possession hovers around 50-50 mark. It slightly leans in favour of United. If you Google it, Sam, it should tell you on Google. Anthony driving down that right hand side. Oh, he really cleverly beats his man there. He's played it back to Rashford, who is pulled. There's not enough on that, I don't think, for a penalty, although he's looking for it. I don't think there's too much on that for a penalty for me. It's Højbjerg, the man in question. He has got his arm around him, but not enough for a penalty. That soft, that really. Rashford to try and stay on his feet rather than going down looking for the pen. Needed to be way more contact for a penalty there. Then Bruno. Back with Rashford. Sancho now out on the left hand side. Into Bruno in the middle. Fred in the middle. Tries to have a swing at it, but Tottenham managed to clear that. United winning it back there despite a possible foul. Fred in the middle. Lloris has come for it to try and scramble that away. Just about manages to do so. It's going to come straight back at them though with Shaw on the left hand side. Again, looks like he's fouled, but nothing given there. I'm waiting for some big fouls in this game. I really, really predicted to be quite a few what's the word? Risky challenges. Quite a few tough tackles, I think, in this game. I can see, oh, lovely skill from Anthony. He's just absolutely sent Perisic. Absolutely sent him. But his pass goes astray. It's back with Dallo, back with Anthony. Casemiro. Fred. Fred's been so lively. He goes for goal, Fred. And it is wide. Woo! United are doing everything. Everything. Hey, we're getting a raid. Raid from Rob. Sorry, guys. The game was going off. Welcome in, Raiders. How are we all doing? Somebody could grab Rob's link. I think Matt's done it. Fabulous. Make sure you go click that link in the chat. Go and drop Rob a sub. Welcome in, Jazzco. Welcome in, Snowpoint. And welcome in Lee as well. And Rob himself. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Sorry, guys. I am watching the game, so do allow me. United are doing a lot here. Dallo with a shot. Has absolutely clattered somebody straight in the face. Is that Dyer, I think? Woo. He's just taken a full-on shot to the face there, Eric Dyer. Let's look at that. It's a Dallo shot. Bang. Oh, straight on his nose. Straight on his nose. He didn't even flinch, to be fair to him. Oh, mate, if that was me, my nose would be pouring. Oh, such a sensitive nose. Should be winning. Should indeed. Should indeed. It has been very, very high tempo. Exactly what I wanted to see. I'm sorry that I was late reading the raid there, guys. Thank you so much for coming in on the raid. Massively, massively appreciated. Much love. And like I say, make sure you do go and drop Rob a sub if you are not already subbed to Rob. Let's get his link back in the chat there. Make sure you do go click that link and drop Rob a sub. At the minute, Eric Dyer's just down from that shot. He's just receiving a bit of treatment, just making sure that he's okay. You had plenty of chances, OHB, plenty of chances. You just got to hope that you're not made to pay for them, because that's what Spurs can do. I'm like really fascinated by what they're doing to Dyer right now. I'm just trying to work out what exactly they were doing. He's having a little drink. I think they just have to make sure he is okay. Obviously taking a shot like that to the face, and he's probably just popped some painkillers there, I think. Yeah, United have had 18 shots, 5 shots on target. Spurs have had 4 shots at the moment. Like I say, Spurs are that team that all they need is 1 shot. All they need is one good chance. We're back in play anyways. United out on the left-hand side. Let's look sure with some good play out on the left. Dallow's calling for it. Was his shot obviously that smacked Dyer in the face. Bruno drifts that out on the right-hand side to Anthony. Cuts in. He's played it to Dallow. Dallow's taken up a... Oh, Shaw whips in across. And again, Perisic just chests that back to Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris had a fantastic game so far. Bet on Anthony to score. No win 20 quid, really. Fair play. Fair play. If any of you haven't yet licked the like button, please don't lick the like button. I mean, you do you, but hitting the like button will do. No need to lick it. Lick the like button. Fucking hell, Kim. With Anthony out on the right-hand side. Now with Fred and with Bruno. We're outside the box. Pretty much that's gone back down to Anthony. Got back into Casemiro this time. Did have a good chance earlier. Bruno tries to sort of feed in Fred, but pass goes through to Tottenham. To Lloris, rather. Just collects that pass comfortably. I think Tottenham will be relieved for this to be 0-0 going into half-time. And 42 minutes into the game now. But Tottenham have got an opportunity to attack here now with Bentancur. They've gone out with Doherty on the right. Played right down to the middle to Højbjerg. And Davies on the left now. Just trying to work an open in Tottenham. Just enjoying passing it around. I think they'll just be enjoying not being pressured in their own half at this point. And that's a stray pass that's been intercepted well by Manchester United there. And out of play. Throw in for Spurs in their own half. Conte is absolutely screaming at his players right now. Thank you lot for 11 likes on the stream. Much love. Hey, welcome in OG. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying. You give Kane that chance, he'll take it. All he needs is one chance, Kane. Want Rashi on the left, Ronnie up front. Anthony on the right and Eriksen, Bruno. Yeah, fair enough, OHB. I think you could make some changes in the second half, yeah. Yeah, it will happen, the game, just not right now. Hey, thank you so much for the £2 donation. AF, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for that. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for the donation? Thank you guys for 13 likes on the stream as well. Much love. Here comes Spurs on a rapid counter-attack. Bentancur passes it out to Doherty. Kane wants it in the middle. Kane goes for goal. Brilliant save from De Gea. Bentancur has picked it back up. United have got a man down at the minute. And I think play is now going to stop. Manchester United are fuming because they're saying it was a head injury and play should have been stopped straight away. What's happened there? Doherty played into Kane. Fantastic save from De Gea, to be honest. It's straight at him, but he's dealt with that well. And then Kane has picked it back up, tried to cross it in, but that's hit Dallow straight in the face. And he should, to be honest, have stopped play there straight away. It's a head injury, Drip. It's a head injury. They have to stop play for head injuries. it doesn't matter. You know, he's took a ball to the face. Like, they have to stop it. Just like they did with Dyer. Just, you know, it's a similar kind of incident. Yeah, pretty brutal, honestly. Nah, it hit him under the chin, I think. It definitely hit him in the face. It hit his head. It hit his head. But the last head injury with Spurs should have instantly stopped. Yeah, it should have stopped. The referee should have stopped play. It's down to the ref, really, to stop the play. Anyway, we're back in play. 2 minutes added on. We're in the 46th minute now, so about a minute left. They might add on an extra. But we'll see. United back in possession now. In their own half. Nice little dummy there. And Tottenham have won that back. Martinez in there straight away to send that out for a Spurs throw-in. On the halfway line. I think, to be honest, Ten Hag will just be saying more of the same. More of the same. Just be more clinical. United keep creating these chances. You think one of them's got to be put away. And in the meantime, you just kind of got to hope that Spurs don't get that chance, that one chance that they need. See the Dyer one comparison? Yeah, but it's still a head injury. A head injury is a head injury. It's in the rule book. You have to stop play. If a player goes down with a head injury, play has to be stopped. It doesn't matter how severe. It did hit his face. It didn't hit his shoulder. All teams are going down to, yeah, they do, Matt. They do. There we go, Son. Playing to Kane, and that's well in from Martinez. Closed Kane down straight away there. Spurs still in possession now, just around the halfway line. And that is going to be half-time, 0-0. It sounds like a boring game. It has been far from it. Very, very intense. Very intense. 3 players have taken the ball to the face. It's been very lively. Very, very lively. Big chances for United. United slightly more possession. 19 shots United have had. To Spurs is 5. 5 shots on target for United, 1 for Spurs. Yeah, it's been an entertaining game. It's been one of the most entertaining 0-0s I think I've seen in a while. No matter how severe or severe. Very tense, very tense. Parking the bus, yeah, literally. Literally. Let me check my bat. Let's see how my bat's going on. Oh, not good. It's not good. Saying that, I've still got time. Bayern have scored 3 goals, yet none of them have been scored by Mane. That is bloody annoying. Choupo-Moting has got a brace and Kimmich has scored 1. Watching Red Football. No worries, Sam. Appreciate the lurk. Pat them up. Listen, it could happen. It could happen. I say, Drip, the thing is, even though it's been all United, Spurs just need that one chance. Thank you so much for the new subs, by the way. We're currently on 3,444. Do love to see it. If anybody is lurking that hasn't yet dropped a sub, you could do so. That would mean a lot. Chelsea still 0-0, yeah. We have a look at the other scores, to be honest. So we have got... Southampton is still just 1-0 up against Bournemouth there. Adams scoring in the 9th minute is literally the difference between those two teams at the minute. Brentford, Chelsea are 0-0. Liverpool are still 1-0 up against West Ham. Nunes with the goal for Liverpool in the 22nd minute. And penalty missed by Bowen actually was saved by Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson. Newcastle are 1-0 up against Everton. Goal from Almiron in the 31st minute. Birmingham and Burnley are 0-0 in the Championship. 59 minutes played in that game. Hull are beating Blackpool 2-1. If I click that, it'll show me the scorers. Yeah, Hull are beating Blackpool 2-1. Doherty and Longman with goals for Hull. Dougal with the goal for Blackpool. Coventry and Sheffield United are 0-0. QPR 2-0 up against Cardiff. Lyndon Dykes with a brace. 19th minute and the 33rd. Simpson sent off in the 18th minute for Cardiff there as well. Cardiff down to 10 men. Becky, if you're still here, somebody called Hackney has scored for Middlesbrough as they beat Wigan 3-1. Keane, are beating Wigan 3-1, I should say. Keane, the goal scorer for Wigan. Jones, Watmore and Hackney scoring for Middlesbrough. Millwall 3-0 up, as Sam said earlier, against Watford. A hat-trick for Bradshaw there. DR7. No spoilers in the Championship if you go there as me and Jaden and that. Sorry. Who do you think will be the next Premier League manager to get sacked? It's a difficult one, isn't it? Cooper, you reckon? Cooper, maybe. I don't know. I think Gerrard could go. Man like Hackney. Let's go. Real Madrid 1-0 up as well. Valverde with the goal for them against Elche. Welcome in, bells. Oh. Thank you, love, for 14 likes on the stream as well now. So many chances for United, and you just think, are they going to be made to pay for not putting them away? And will United find that finishing touch before Spurs can capitalise on these missed chances? Conte is definitely whipping his team right now, but honestly, can you imagine? Oh, I lose a duel. I watched that episode today as well. Because that was after the Forest game, wasn't it? He's like, this on the table. Oh, Mikel Arteta. What a man. What a man. Oh, dear. Bloody hell. Augsburg or Augsburg giving Bayern a game. It's currently 3-2 to Bayern at the minute. Hayden Hackney, 20 years old and scoring for Middlesbrough. What a guy. What a guy. Fred's had a busy... Fred's been very, very good. I've been really impressed with Fred. And Dallo as well. And Dallo. I like his movement, to be honest. He reminds me of Zinchenko a little bit because he joins the midfield. Why his cap is so good now? I know, yeah. He's playing with confidence, I think, and it's helping spur him on. What's that game been like, Oscar? Have you been watching that game or... Corner to Blades? Yeah, because it's half time in the United game, so just hard to switch on to... Ah, okay. Jose Mourinho spoke highly of Dallo. He's come alive since... Yeah, he's played really well. I say, he kind of like joins the midfield a bit. I've seen it happen a couple of times tonight. And like I say, it reminds me of Zinchenko. Reminds me of what Cancelo does as well at City. What on earth? Oh, I've just watched somebody for Borough have a chance literally like 2 yards from goal. He's gone for like a diving header kind of thing and hit the bar. Bloody hell. We are at half time at the minute, Marvin. Half time. Coventry, never a penalty. We've got the ball clearly off you. What, are they trying to get a penalty? Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, just at half time. Just at half time. Dallo scored twice and assisted in his last Portugal game. That team of the week he got. Nice. Nice. Yeah, he's played well tonight. Like I say, I've noticed more now, like how he joins the midfield. He's done that a lot tonight, and it's good. It works for him. He rotates it well. Does it well. On to 14 likes on the stream so far. If anybody hasn't yet dropped a like, if you could do so, that would mean the world. And yeah, I hope everybody is doing good. Thank you for the new subs tonight. Again, much love on Rob. Much love to Rob for the raid. Don't know why I've gone caps there, but you know, hey ho. Excellent. Hey, it's all good. It's all good, Marvin. I've enjoyed it, to be honest. I really hope Prime get more games. I've seen the Nunes goal. That's a good save from Alisson, to be honest. He's just guessed right. I don't think he's taken the penalty poorly there, Bowen, but a goal for Miguel for Newcastle. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Finesse that into the top left corner. That was a cracking goal from Newcastle. And Southampton 1-0 up. Whipped out wide into the middle, and it's a header from Che Adams. Nice header. And the players at Old Trafford are back out and ready for the second half. Come on. Bayern Munich have got a fourth goal, and I swear to God, if it's not Sadio Mane, I am going to lose my shit. It is not. It is Musalia with the goal. Or I don't know how you pronounce his name, but yeah, that guy. Flipping hell. Thank you all so much for 15 likes on tonight's stream as well. Bloody hell, just seen Milner's tackle as well to stop West Ham from scoring. 4-1 to Borough, is it now? Fair play. (3-0) QPR. Crikey. Crikey. Martinez giving the ball away there. Son has picked it up. It's with Basuma. Højbjerg. Back to Basuma. Ski pass into Bentancur, I think that is. I'm trying to see the number. United pressing right now. Spurs. Love that for Martinez. Not the tallest player on the pitch, but intercepting with a header. And Bruno was played in. Anthony there. It's gone into the box to Sancho. He's got men around him. Fred tries an effort. What a goal! What a finish from Fred. What a start for Manchester United. Exactly how they would have wanted to start this second half. Lovely finish from Fred. That is incredible. Incredible play. I said he's been very good. Him and Dallo, for me, have been the best players. The best players on the pitch today. You know, we started, yeah. Fred with the finish. He's hit it with his left there. Just outside the box. Does that take a deflection? It does take a deflection. It hits... who is that? Is that Doherty? It hits Doherty. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit Doherty. It hits Davies, my bad. Yeah, it deflects in off Davies there into the bottom left corner. Really nice, really good effort though. Burnley have gone 1-0. Ooh, who scored for Burnley, Sam? What, What's Ben doing? Yeah. I mean, it's harsh to blame Ben for it. He's just trying to block it. It's just hit him wrong and deflected off him. With Perisic now for Spurs. Spurs answered back instantly. United just managing to defend that. And do manage to clear the lines and look for another break now, United. Looks like Anthony's fouled in the build-up there. The referee has waved on to play the advantage there. It's a lovely ball, finding Rashford out on the right-hand side. He's in the box for United. Impressive footwork from Rashford. Fantastic save from Hugo Lloris there, though. Holy, what a second half this has been. That is mental. That is mental. Spurs trying to counter-attack, but United winning it back straight away. It's with Rashford. He's moved down to the left-hand side now. Cuts in, tries a shot, and that is blocked. And the referee has raised his flag there. That's a fantastic save from Lloris, that one. Really good effort from Rashford. He's been unlucky, to be fair. Rashford, couple of good chances from him now. And he's looking up for it. He's looking sharp. He's looking sharp. Lloris has had so much to do with this game. That was a really good save. Need to update the score in the middle. I do indeed. I do indeed. Thank you for letting me. The game's been so hectic. I'm like, can he keep up? There we go. Here's Kane. And De Gea looking a bit nervous there. But that did take a nick there. And that's going out for a corner. Kane just taking a slight deflection. I think that's off Martinez. Kane winning a corner there. Rashi's been fantastic, yeah. Nearly scored. He did. Corner to Tottenham. Perisic whips it into the middle, and that's headed out by Varane. Well, back to Perisic though, and with Son curls an effort in, and that goes out for a United goal kick. That's a bit sloppy from Son's usual standards. That don't think Son's really been as good as what he can be. Bit quiet at the moment, Son. Chances Sheffield have had, really. Well, my bet's out the bag because Brentford and Chelsea's finished 0-0. Obviously had Tony to score in that game. Hey, thank you for whoever's just dropped a sub as well. 3,445 subs. Man U scored. They did indeed. So with Doherty, Højbjerg, and ooh, that was quite a rough challenge. Literally heard Højbjerg like yelp in my ear. That is a yellow card for Casemiro. Woo. That was not a pleasant sound, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Casemiro goes in. It's more of a foul from Fred, really. It's Fred and Casemiro that... Casemiro is a beast. Slater goal, thank you. But Doherty plays it into the middle to Bentancur. Lovely ball in. The header from Perisic sees it go out for a goal kick. Rashford should be in England squad, but Southgate won't choose him. Yeah, he's played very well so far this season, hasn't he, Rashford? Thank you so much for 15 likes on the stream, by the way. Birmingham 1, Burnley 1. Ooh. Romero winning that well. Fred wins it back though, but back and forth at the minute. It's with Tottenham now in their own half. Dyer. Højbjerg. Ooh, bit of a collision there between Bruno Fernandes and Højbjerg. That's a ball played forward, intercepted well by Dalot. Ooh, looked like Basuma caught Bruno there. Nothing given though. Referee said that was fair. Dalot playing really well there. Reading the game so well. As Fred's pass goes astray. A throw in to Tottenham. Scott Hogan equalises. You're welcome. Thank you. My back's done now, to be honest. Bruno, lovely pass through to Anthony. Out on that right hand side, Rashford screaming for it, but Anthony goes for goal. And it is wide. Will be a goal kick to United there, that one. Bit of time there, Anthony. Rushed at his shot, to be honest. He'd got options in the middle. He'd got Rashford, who was screaming for the ball. Chose not to pass, chose to go for goal. 22 attempts now for Manchester United. 6 for Spurs. 7 on target for United and 1 on target for Spurs, as United come back on another attack again with Sancho out on the left-hand side. He tries to curl a shot, blocked well by Romero, and between him and Doherty they managed to just about get rid of that danger. It's fed up to Kane, who is dispossessed. Ball's won back to Martinez. Play to Shaw and Bruno. Just add into Manchester United's total passes there. A couple of passes back and forth. It's gone back to De Gea, who will play a long ball down the middle to Rashford. And Spurs failing to clear that one. And Bruno plays one through to Rashford, who has gone down. And United is trying to claim a penalty there, but the referee is saying no. Rashford's effing and blinding. Absolutely effing and blinding. That's not a penalty. And that's twice I've kind of seen Rashford go like that, really. Dyer's clumsy, but it's never a penalty, that. Hey, welcome in, Jacob. How's it going? Sorry, just watching the game. Come on, let's go, Dylan. 3 points for you. 3 points for yous. Be on Prime Video. Thank you for that, Jacob. Appreciate it. I'll try and get that day off work. I will try. But it will be on Prime. Cheers for that. Thank you. Free kick for Blades in a promising position. Ref hates us. Can't suffer Rashi, but come on. I don't know. There wasn't enough for a penalty, but the referee kind of didn't even have a look at it, which is, yeah. Probably should have had a look at it, the ref, but I don't know. That's not a penalty for me. Martinez doing very well there to hold off Kane, to see the ball to go full back to De Gea. Martinez has done well this game so far, to be honest. Oh. Brilliant from Casemiro. Very solid. Loves to tackle, doesn't he, Casemiro? Brilliant challenge. I feel looking shit. I ain't even checked mine, to be honest. That's what I thought, Matt. There didn't look like much contact for me for that. Dyer was clumsy, and Dyer needs to be careful in situations like that because he did look very clumsy, but it wasn't a penalty for me. Luke Shaw wins a free kick there. Again, just clumsy from Bentancur there. Fernandez taking it all the way to Dallo on the right hand side from a free kick there. With Anthony. And Fred, who's had such a good game, plays it into Rashford, who can't really control it. And Spurs, again, trying to deal with it, but Shaw puts in a good challenge there to see that, to stop a counter-attack. It's a lovely cross from Fred, but Rashford can't quite get on it how he'd like to. Penalty for Coventry. Ooh. Liverpool are unbeaten in the last 29 home league matches. Some stat, wonder who will break it. Yeah, it's interesting. Will be interesting. Thank you so much for 16 likes on tonight's stream. By the way, need Anthony to score or United to win. Hopefully for you, Jazco. Hopefully for you. Bruno stayed down after a bit of a collision there, I think, with Basuma. I think it was. Referees just stopped the play there. Yeah, they're both stretching for it. It's a 50-50. It's just a follow through. Oh. He's hit him. Hit his head. So many head injuries in this game. I think this is the 4th one now. Bruno's been fantastic this game. I think my man of the match for me has been Fred so far. Fred and Dallo. Fred and Casemiro play. They do, yeah, they do. 1-0 to Coventry, really. Keeping Watford blowers. Yeah, I was surprised with the Millwall-Watford game, Jacob. I really was, to see the score. Burnley next. That's going to be a tough game, yeah. A point would be great there, though, for you, yeah. Did anyone see the Almiron goal? Really good goal. I'm trying to pick my charger up. Oh. There we go. 61 minutes in to the game now. 1-0 to United after a lot of attempts. Bruno is okay after that little knock. United looking for another attack. Played such attacking football tonight. Anthony trying to feed through Rashford there. But Spurs just about managing to clear that. And Spurs winning a free kick in their own half there. It's taking the free kick quickly, but the referee's forcing them to retake that, which Spurs won't like. They would have liked to get that quick counter going. Romero feeds a long ball straight into the hands of De Gea. And Basuma catching Fred there. It's been a free kick for United around the halfway line. Oh, like man on FIFA, same drip, yeah. Same. But they are. I think the United scoring as quickly as what they did in the second half has kind of stunned them a bit, and I think they were hoping for more of the same, just to keep inviting this pressure and just catch them on the break. But United have been very good defensively, to be honest. Everything so far that they've had to deal with, they have done. And they've really, really played some good football, United. Really good attacking football. Really interesting, entertaining to watch, to be honest, which has definitely helped us watch along. I've not been asleep. I've not been falling asleep, that is for sure. In fact, I've been missing the chat because I can't peel my eyes off the game, to be honest. Coming as a rule breaker, the Liverpool one. Oh, fair enough. I've seen a linked ESR one as well. A leaked ESR. Casemiro with a nice ball. Out to Dallo on the right hand side. Played in Anthony there. It's gone to Fred. Back to Anthony. And well done by Højbjerg there. But Casemiro straight in there. Winning that back. And that's gone out to Dallo. Who wins a corner. And after a few step overs from Anthony there as well. That corner to United, taken short with Anthony and Bruno. Back to Anthony. I think I've got my ring light on too bright, hitting my eyes a little bit. Crossed play over to Luke Shaw now, and Rashford's come out onto this left-hand side. All the way back to David De Gea. In the background of the stream, sorry if you don't want to, but it'd be cool. I could do, I have sound on for the game, so I have to mute the PC sound because I have sound on when I'm watching the game. So if I was to add music, I would have to watch the game with no sound, which I like having sound. Just in case I don't know who a certain player is, I get a bit of help from the commentators and I can be like, oh yeah, it was blah blah blah. So But it's been class this game. He's played so well, so well. He was a bit lucky with his goal, yeah. He was a bit lucky with his goal. With the deflection. But he has played well. Rashford trying to latch onto a clearance, a pass up the field from David De Gea there. Sorry, not a clearance. He's just smacked that up the pitch. Rashford just couldn't quite control it. It's gone out to for Lloris. I think Rashford's had a good game, but I would possibly be looking to bring him off, bring on Ronaldo. I think he's had some chances. He's not quite taken his chances this game. Rashford. He's looked good, he's looked sharp, but he's just lacked that clinicality. As composed as what he is, I think, you know, in some instances he's struggled to sort of stay on his feet as well. Kane winning a foul there. Him and Casemiro both going for it. Bruno had a red ball before that. Bruno's had a very good game as well, yeah. Best to select what windows you want to have in Google Meet. No, I don't think so, unfortunately. No. It's just like under desktop audio. That's it. because I use Streamlabs OBS as well, not just OBS. I use Streamlabs. Can't believe FIFA lowered Rashi's pace. I know, yeah. Madness. Perisic whipping in across for Spurs. The Son was waiting for it, but United have managed to get that clear. Well, then back out to Bentancur, though. It was Varane that cleared that cross. Otherwise, out on the left with Perisic. Does whip in another ball in, and it's Kane. Big save. David De Gea there. Did hit it straight at the keeper. And the flag had gone up anyway. But the referee is not interested in the flag because United are in possession. Trying to get a counter-attack going here. So that would have been ruled offside anyway. But De Gea did well though with what he had to. Bruno's played in to Fred. Bruno goes for goal and he scores. That's 2-0 to Manchester United. That one didn't take a deflection. That was a finish and a bloody half from Bruno. And he's had such a good game. Such a good game, Bruno. And takes his goal really well. Deserves his goal there. Love to see it. Yeah, they should do, Jacob. It would be good. It would be good. It's just how it goes, isn't it? A big chance at one end would have been offside anyway. The offside flag was up. But the referee does well. I think the referee so far has had a good game, I would say personally. He played the advantage to allow that goal there. And fantastic stuff. Fred initially goes for goal. It comes off Dyer. Bruno picks it up and just finesses it to the top right. That's such a smart finish. Such a smart finish. And you can't even blame Lloris for that at all. Game over? I think so now, Jacob. I think that's a nail. But the offside shout would have stood. It would have stood, the offside. Fair play to the ref. Yeah, honestly, I think so far, personally, from a neutral perspective, I think the ref has refereed the game quite well. Not something you see often in the Premier League or in English football altogether, so little fun facts for you like-minded, immature, what's the word I'm looking for here, that have a little bit of a childish sense of humour. Bruno Fernandes scored in the 69th minute of the game. I'm so fucking immature. Perisic, by the way, whipping in a cross that troubled De Gea, and De Gea sent that out for a corner to Spurs. I think if Spurs get something now, they're in with a shout. We're 70 minutes in, there's 20 minutes left of this game. Spurs need something fast if they're going to get something from the game. Son whips in the corner and United clear that well. Son picks it back up out on the right-hand side. Fred's played very well, yeah. Kane, and just played to Dalot, who does manage to clear his lines quite well. Is Bruno the new captain then, United fans? Has that been a regular thing? The commentators are talking about how Bruno seems a lot happier, and I'm just wondering if it's been since he's been given this responsibility, funnily enough, if it's sort of revived him. Look at Casemiro's reaction after the goal. I think United seem, watching them tonight, they seem very unified. They seem very united, funnily enough. Excuse the pun, but they do. They seem happy. The players seem to be quite happy with each other. Tell you what, Romero's a bit of a dirty git, isn't he? Martinez never won at Ultra. Yeah, they said that. They said that. Sure, being brown nose in again, yeah. Great challenge that was on Son from Casemiro. United looking to break again now, and if they get a third here, that is defo game. Anthony out on the left this time. Plays it into Bruno. I wonder when we're going to see some subs in this game. Bruno goes for goal, and Lloris this time catches that one. Not going to trouble Lloris quite like that. Lloris had a good game, to be honest. He's made some really good saves. The first goal, can't blame him, took a deflection. And with that Bruno effort again, it was very, very unfortunate for Lloris. Not really a lot he could have done about it. Fred with some impressive work there. Was a foul for United, but the referees waved advantage. Spurs managing to recollect there through Romero, who is still battling out with Fred, both number 17s. And Fred and Rashford now curls one. Big save from Lloris. I feel for Lloris. I'm not even a Spurs fan. I fucking hate Spurs, but I feel for Lloris because that's a fantastic save. Really quick, clever footwork from Rashford in the box. Whips it with his right foot there. It doesn't take a deflection, it's hit cleanly. It's a fantastic save from Lloris. And he's literally, as he's made the save, he gets up and he shouts, "Come on," at his defenders. Lloris G's, honestly, he's been brilliant. Welcome in, Ryan. How's it going? Actually hate Bruno, do you? Bruno whips in the corner and Dalot heads over the goal. Don't want Rashford to... He doesn't. Rashford's had quite a lot of chances. McTominay looks like he's coming on. I'd have to give man of the match to Fred so far. I'm not going to lie. He's been fantastic. Battling it out with Romero there to force that chance. Fabulous. Really, really good. We are 74 minutes into the game. Lovely work on the right hand side between Anthony and Dalot. McTerminator. McFred. Love it. And it's Anthony that is coming off for Manchester United. Had a good game, to be honest. Couple of good efforts. And Scott McTominay has made his way onto the field. That's a really clever ball played through. I'm not too sure who played that, but Romero's cleared it. It's fallen back to Bruno, though. And Bruno's played in McTominay, who has just come on. Out on that right-hand side. It's with Dalot. Sure. Fred plays it to Casemiro. Back out to Fred. Shaw. And Fred. Spurs look flat now. Five clean sheets in a row for Kepa. Fair play to him. Don't see Mandy getting back. No, same, Jacob, same. He's playing well, isn't he? I need United to win, and I've still won my bet. That's good. Good stuff, Jasko. Anthony only 5 games into the Prem. He's still getting used to the Prem. Oh, honestly, he looks really good. He looks really good. He's had a good game tonight. He's had a good game. Against, you know, a Spurs team that we've seen do so well this season. They've ground out results this season. Not at Old Trafford, though. the one substitution so far then, 77 minutes into the game. That's McTominay coming on for Anthony. And Son. Again, United defending their lines. Don't take my eyes off, but I've got a message to reply to. Looks like a couple of subs are going to be coming on in a minute. United just passing it around at the moment. Fred, pass astray from Fred there. Rarely done that this game. Rashford does very well there to ride a challenge. He's been unlucky not to score so far, Rashford. That is a lovely pass, intercepted brilliantly by Perisic. Dallo winning it back and couldn't quite keep possession as it rolls back to Hugo Lloris. And the game to go above 1 goal tonight, yeah. It's going to be 4 changes for Tottenham then. Oliver Skip, Lucas Moura, Sessegnon and Sanchez. 10 minutes to go. I can't really work out what he's trying to do there, Conte, but he's got to change something because it's flat. This Tottenham performance now. This Tottenham side look flat. They need a bit of life sparking into them, so fresh faces. Could anyone let me know if Bentham has scored for Real Madrid? Davis trying to look for Son. De Gea coming off his line there to claim that one. Not had too much to do, De Gea. He's dealt well with what he has had to deal with. I'd say Lloris has definitely been the busier goalkeeper. And Lloris has had a good game. You know, despite the result, Lloris has been fantastic. That's a lovely ball from Rashford. Playing in Bruno Fernandes. He's basically one-on-one. He's beat Lloris and that is going to be 3. Bruno Fernandes with the 3rd. The flag is up for offside though. And he's laughing it off. I didn't even clock that possibly being offside. That looks very, very tight. He might just be offside there. Good goal. Lloris was beat there. Tottenham making those 4 changes now. We're seeing Basuma being subbed off. There we go. Lucas Moura coming on. Eric Dyer coming off for Davinson Sanchez. And Doherty is making way for Sessegnon. He is onside. It looked tight, Matt. It looked tight. Just curious. Where is Spence? Where is Spence? Is he even on the bench tonight? That's like genuinely curious. Is Spence even on the bench tonight? Rashford taking another tumble there. I think Rashford's having his way with this referee, to be honest. That's one thing I will say is Gone down a couple of times, Rashford's taken a few tumbles. It's Sanchez there, who has gone in the back of him. I think that one was quite well warranted. He did make contact with the ball. But, yeah, it'd be harsh to really give too much from that. He literally goes straight through the back of him. It's quite silly from Sanchez, but hey-ho. Yeah, is Spence on the bench? Can anybody confirm? He is. Why is Spence not being used? So let's get back into it, but that will never happen. It's just it's getting late now, to be honest. It's getting late. Benzema has scored tonight. I wonder how many players have let me down for my bet then. Well, Kane hasn't scored, so that is one. I think 3 out of 8. Woof, Kim's had a mare. Kim's had a mare. Crikey. And thank you guys so much for 16 likes on the stream tonight. We've got 6 minutes left of game time. Quite a few fouls flying in this now. I think the ref has refereed the game quite well this game. It's one of the better refereeing performances I've seen so far. United looking to make another change there. I think that's Elanga warming up. I could be wrong. Could be mistaken. And looks like Christian Eriksen as well is getting his kit off. Lucas Moura is down. Spurs currently holding the back of his head. Helped to his feet by Casemiro. Yeah, he's just taking a bit of a nudge. Oh, Varane's just slapped him. Not purposely. Just, yeah. Just caught the back of his head. Five minutes to go. Welcome in, Danny. Why was the Arsenal City game off? I don't know. I think it got postponed a bit ago. Elanga coming on, yeah. Because of the PSV game tomorrow. Of course. There we go. How could I forget? Literally doing a watch along to it and I forgot. Højbjerg. Oh, with Bentancur. Whips one into the middle. And that is Dallo clearing. Only as far as the Spurs player though. Højbjerg looks for a free kick. Waved away from the referee. Not given. And that will be a free kick to Man United. Casemiro winning that one. The substitutes looking to make their way on. So Sancho is making his way for Elanga. And Casemiro, I think that is. It is Casemiro coming off for Eriksen. Casemiro's had a very good game. Fran has intent, I reckon. He's looking mean since come back from injury. He's been smashing people. Just slapping people for fun, isn't he? Just, yeah. Why not? Why not? Forgot actually, yeah. Eriksen. Coming up against his old club. Didn't leave, but, you know, I don't think there's any bad blood between Eriksen and Spurs, though. Ericsson takes a bit of a clatter in there. So Spence is actually coming on. Woohoo! For 3 minutes. 3 minutes he's getting. But he's really, really happy about getting this move. But he's loving life. So Ericsson feeds a nice ball through to Bruno. On the right for United here. It's gone back to Dalot this time. A couple of step overs from him and he's played it back to Ericsson. And with Luke Shaw. Crowd are urging United to shoot. Elanga plays it in the middle. Fred. Lovely ball from Fred, but Spurs just about managed to deal with that. That's Sessegnon, I think. So yeah, Spence and Skip coming on for Tottenham. Bentancur coming off. And Perisic coming off for Tottenham as well. Debut goal. Imagine. McTominay, Ericsson, Shaw. Spurs can't quite manage to clear the lines there. It's back and forth. It's out of Rashford, whose pass is played into Romero. And Lucas forced into putting that out for a throw. In the 89th minute of the game. Lovely over the top ball to Elanga, who can't quite control it with that first touch there. And Cristiano Ronaldo go off down the tunnel, so maybe we've been told that he won't be coming on. Fred plays it out to Dalot. I think Ronaldo would be frustrated to not get some minutes here, to be honest. Talked about earlier with Rashford, I probably would have made that change, I think. Rashford's looked sharp, but I don't think he's quite looked like scoring. Lloris has really managed to keep him at bay. I think I'd have brought on Ronaldo for Rashford personally and given Lloris somebody different to deal with striker-wise. Although Bruno and Fred have obviously done the job. See, Bruno's won man of the match, but I'd still argue Fred tonight for me. I think Bruno's played well. Bruno, Dalot and Fred have really stood out for me. I don't think he'll be happy with being an unused sub, Matt, no. Shaw done well there to win that back, nicking that from Lucas Moura. It's out with Elanga. Fred playing it to Ericsson. I'll just go right the way back to Varane. Dalot doing well there. Spurs managing to recollect. And Son, who has been so quiet this game. Højbjerg. So it's Spence, who has done well there. Couldn't quite play it into the middle, but went on an impressive run. Fred's going to bring that away for United now. But Lucas Moura with the challenge on Fred. And Spurs still in possession. Sessegnon. Skip. And Spence. Kane. Fred just dispossessing Kane there. Really clever footwork from Eriksen. Rashford is played in there. I thought Rashford looked offside and the offside flag is raised. Big wins, Josco. Yeah, big wins. As of yet, they're the only team that have beaten Arsenal. We're in the 93rd minute of the 4 minutes of added time. Lucas Moura trying to play it into space, but it's Shaw that's managed to deal with that. I think Fred that's come back to help out as well. Spence though on the right hand side for Spurs. Lucas, who I think he took a little bit of a knock. He's doing okay. It's a lovely through ball to Harry Kane. And Martinez has just pushed him off the wall. I tell you what, there aren't many defenders that can do that against Harry Kane. And Martinez there, that is incredible defending. Against somebody like, that's Harry Kane, that he has just shrugged off that ball like it is nothing. Like he is absolutely nothing. That's incredible for Martinez. I tell you what, again, another one who's had a very, very good game. And that is the full-time whistle. 2-0 to Manchester United. A big win that I think not a lot of people predicted at all. Not a lot of people predicting that at all. Most people that I spoke to today in the stream, they're like, oh, I think Spurs will win this comfortably. A lot of people I've spoke to today, I've seen being lurking in other people's streams and people talking about it. And again, I've said, oh, I think Spurs, I think Spurs, I think Spurs. And I didn't know. I couldn't call it. But a one-sided game. A real one-sided game. We talked about in that first half the amount of chances that United had in that first half. I did feel in the second half it could be a case of Spurs just get that one break and smash it. It didn't happen. United did deal with what they had to deal with quite well, but they played some really good attacking football and created so many chances. 28 shots, from Manchester United to Tottenham's 9. 10 shots on target for United, Tottenham having 2. A really, really good performance. And I think my man of the match, I'm sticking with it. I would give Fred. I would say Fred. Said 2-0 United. Oh, incredible. The scenes. You do love to see it. But yeah, thank you so much that have chilled with me during this watch along, guys. It has come to that part of the stream now where we will look for somebody to raid. Thank you for the new subs today. Obviously, much love to Rob earlier for the raid. Hope you guys went to drop Rob a sub. If you can, just bear with me for a couple of seconds just while I find somebody else to raid. But yeah, we are sitting on 3,445 subscribers. Fantastic stuff and brilliant support again today. Thank you for the donations as well earlier on. We've got quite a few people live. We've got King Flipper, Hiptic M, TK as well as live. We'll have a look to see who exactly we could throw a raid to. I know we've raided Hiptic a lot. I feel like we've raided King recently as well. We've got M, who's doing some Fall Guys. TK is doing FIFA, and I feel like it's the most fitting. I don't think we've spoken to TK for a while, so we will go and throw a raid out to TK. He's an Arsenal fan. So yeah, go easy on him. No, we're doing good this season, so I feel like it's not too bad. But you can click the link in the chat for me. Go drop a Kim raid in TK's chat. Go show his stream some love as well, obviously. As you guys always are, like for the most part over here. Make sure you go in and be respectful and whatnot. And yeah, go show him some love. Thank you so much for chilling with me today. We'll have Rivals rewards tomorrow and another icon pack to open. Thank you to Bells for cracking on with that for me. We'll have that to open tomorrow as well, along with 3 sets of Rivals rewards, 2 of my accounts and 1 on Belle's account as well. If anyone else has got any rewards for me to open tomorrow on stream, let me know. I'll be live before work tomorrow. I'll be live earlier tomorrow. It'll be in the morning, literally. Probably as soon as I wake up, I'll get dressed and then crack on with a stream. But yeah, click the link for me in the chat. Go show TK some love. Much love on the stream for tonight, guys, as well. Really, really enjoyed you lot chilling with me. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Not going to be early, is it? Because it's me. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow morning. Take care.